do it. Dollar sales. Unit sales and equivalence.
Airports on the road Nero. That ain't science Nero.
Equivalent. Equivalent. equivalized sales. Dollar sales, amount of dollars sold at retail expressed in dollar. Unit sales times average price per unit equals dollar sales. EQ sales times average price per EQ equals dollar sales, most often used by sales and finance and marketing team. Good for comparing across categories, since dollars are common to express everything sold in the store. There are three ways to measure the sales of your products: dollar, unit, or equivalent unit, sometimes called EQ. Unit sales are the number of packets, box, cans, bottles, pouch, etc. bought by consumer, and dollar sales are unit times the price paid per unit. Equivalized unit are unit sales converted to a common measure, like pounds or case. If you are looking at the product level that contains things of different size, you want to use EQ as the physical volume measure. Dollar and unit sales are available on all databases, while EQ is usually an upgrade. Even if EQ dollar and unit sales are available on all databases. Even EQ is available in a basic database. Sometimes it just repeats the unit, and sometimes the products are not equivalized to the same thing. Physical volume of products sold at retail expressed in the package. Physical volume of products sold at retail expressed in package. This is the unit where the shopper buys in the store. Used when comparing products of the same size. Often used by operations. Also in pricing analysis. In some database, used as a substitute for volume when no volume measure. Physical equivalized sales, physical volume of products sold at retail expressed in a common unit relevant to the category used when comparing products of different sizes. Some common EQs are pounds, gallons, ounce, case, most often used by operations. also by marketing and sales. Assume there are 4 brands in your category at retailer X with dollar sales growth as shown in the graph below. Which brand would you say is performing the best? How about the worst? Assume there are 4 brands in your category at retailer X with dollar sales growth as shown in the graph below. Which brand do you say is performing the best? How about the worst? Percentage change versus year ago. 52 weeks end. 26th of May 2013. Dollar sales retailer X. Brand A. Since it's not a trick question. Brand A is performing best with dollar sales growing the fastest at 6% versus year ago. Brand B has the lowest dollar sales growth, only 1% versus last year. Let's look at the unit or package sales. Do your answer change at all? From retailers X standpoint, your answer really don't change since they are the most concerned with dollar sales growth. Once we consider unit sales though, an argument could be made for brand C. Once we consider unit sales though, an argument could be made for brand C performing best since their unit sales are growing much faster than with other 3 brands. Brand A sales growth is coming from higher pricing rather than selling more units. Brand B may not be in good shape over time as their unit sales are actually down, even the dollar sales are up. And what's happening on brand B? How can dollar sales can be still up 1% when unit sales are down almost 4%? In order to get the most complete picture of what's happening, you need to look at all 3 methods of sales: dollar, unit, and equivalize volume. Note that the most syndicated database do not have equivalized volume, but you typically do get it in a custom database. Now we see all three measures of sales. A much clearer picture emerges. Brand A has growing dollar sales, relatively flat unit sales, and declining EQ volume. This happens when the average price per unit is higher, but each unit is on average a smaller size. In an attempt to maintain profit margins in the face of rising transportation and raw material costs in the last few years, some manufacturers raise their package price while also making their package smaller. Brand B has growing dollar sales, fewer units sold, but higher EQ volume. This happens when the average price per unit is up and each unit is a larger size. This can happen when larger value packs are introduced. Brand C has growing dollar and unit sales but declining EQ volume. This happens when there's no real change in the average unit price, but each unit has smaller. This situation has become quite common in the last few years, but each unit becomes smaller. Have downsized their package. This situation has been quite common in the last few years as manufacturers have downsized their package while maintaining the same unit price. Brand D has slightly dollar sales with declining units and EQ volume. This can happen when the average package size stays the same, but average price per package increases. Another way for manufacturers to maintain profit margins when their own costs are going up. So, to make sure, look at various measures of sales before reporting business results. Dollar sales is probably the most commonly used sales measure and captures what consumers are spending. Dollar sales is probably the most commonly used sales measure and captures what consumers are spending, not what they are buying. Trends in dollar sales can mask what is really happening from a consumer standpoint. Take a look at the unit and the EQ volume. Sales trend tells you if the dollars are up because people are buying more product or because price have gone up. You have access to EQ volume and unit sales. You can look at both of these, especially when package size has changed. Captures dollar volume of total sale. Captures what consumers are spending. Report to management. Selling stories to retail customers. Unit sales. Total package sales. What are consumer buys like a box, carton, bottle. When all items within a brand or other products aggregate are the same size, when all items within the brand are the same size. When any items that are close in size but pricing together. Pricing or downsize analysis. Total physical sales, controlling for package size, different by company, even by category within a company. Some common EQ measures are pounds, ounce, case, assessing overall purchasing patterns with higher level of product aggregation that mix size, brand, etc. Comparing sales across channels. Not only available in custom database. Measuring sales performance is often the starting point of any further analysis when you are in sales, marketing, and other functions of a company. Okay, that's it. See you next time.